What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, B, and today we're going to talk about that lady who went viral, who was all over Facebook and TikTok for cheating on her husband just because he lost his job, and on top of that, cheated with his friend. And get this, he had only been out of work for 30 days. Let's watch this video, this woman break it down, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, y'all, so I know I had made a previous post, a few weeks back regarding how we don't take marriage seriously. People are jumping in and out of marriages. Well, I have found a recent example of what this looks like. So this lady right here is pretty much made a post on Facebook regarding about leaving her husband because he had lost his job. According to her, she did not agree to marry a man who would eventually become broke. And in that sentiment, that means you don't really prepare for what life can throw at you, right? Because there's just some certain things that are just out of your control. Like, let's think about COVID. A lot of people were out of work. It was out of their control. She is willing to divorce her husband because he lost his job, and she feels like because she is a beautiful woman, she doesn't deserve to deal with a man who can no longer provide in the manner that they had agreed upon at the beginning of the marriage.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
And here's the thing, though, with marriage, you guys, things are going to go up and down, and I guess she was not really prepared for the down. Oh, but it gets worse. It gets very, 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 very worse. So here's the post where she's pretty much specifying why she's making the decision that she did, why she made that previous announcement. She said, I came home from work and my husband told me he lost his job. I really tried to be a good wife and hold things down for about 30 days. So you only try to be a good wife for 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ, y'all. I was tired of being the man of the house, so I went out with his friend, and one thing led to the next.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
His friend cashed out on me and showed me an amazing time. I missed being treated like a woman, and had my husband not lost his job, this wouldn't have happened. He's calling me a cheater, but his job as a man was to provide. I was not wrong, and I refuse for him and his family to tarnish my name. But hell, she's tarnishing her name enough for everybody. She's telling on herself. Nobody has to do that dirty work but her. And then she had the nerve to say, I was tired of being the man of the house. You helping your husband in the time that he is down does not make you the man of the house. You are still definitely the woman of that house, but you are acting as his partner, okay? That's what happens when one falls. The other one should be there to lift the other one up, or help support the partner during their moments where they are down. You shouldn't be ready to throw up the deuces and then bow out gracefully. And she's worried about other people tarnishing her name. The audacity for me. Oh, but it gets worse, y'all. So then she had the audacity to then go on, to share the text messages between the friend that is now bawling out on her, right? So she ended up going out with the friend, okay? His friend cashed out on me and showed me an amazing time. And she just missed being treated like a woman. So not only to add salt to the wound, is you divorcing him because he's down and out at the moment, temporarily. But then you take matters into your own hands and now decide to deal with the friend who is currently cashing out. And what kind of friend is this? First of all, that's two dummies together, because he clearly sees how he's doing his friend, right? And is okay with that, right? So anyway, nonetheless, here are the text messages between her and the friend that she's cheating on the husband with. So here she is sharing a text message where he clearly sent her some type of Zelle deposit, and that he admits that he's falling in love with her. I will let y'all stop it to read it in its entirety, but this is a whole mess. A whole freaking mess.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
And then this was one of the other messages that he also sent her. and pretty much was vouching pretty much for how she feels. Like the moment that, you know, he can't provide, he expects her to respond in the same way she's currently responding to her current husband. And I am just baffled. So not only do you have a woman that is pretty much disrespecting her vows, and leaving her man when he's down and out, but then you also have another man that's enabling the behavior. So he's just as wrong as she is. It'd be the audacity for me. So this is why I say both men and women have issues. It's not just a man thing. It's not just a woman thing. We have issues on both sides, and we have enablers on both sides.
All right, I got a lot to say about this one because, as y'all know, I've been married for 20 years next month, and this is foul on so many levels. First of all, I will never understand the attention whore, the people on social media who need attention so bad that they put some of the most foulest, triflingest stuff on the internet. What was the point in doing this? You already broke up your marriage. Let me slow all the way down.
Do I smell a whore?
Your husband was out of work for 30 days. 30 days. And you felt like you was the man of the house? 30 days. You know, this is the type of stuff that gets you a Ike Turner backhand, but then you want to scream victim.
The name is mine. The name got my daddy's blood on it.
I don't understand how your husband was out of work for 30 days and you stood up there, held his hand and looked at his eyes and said, for richer or for poor, for better or for worse.
Open your mouth.
And then out of all the people you in the world, you mess with his friend. What kind of friend was this? He was probably plotting from the beginning. And a lot of men don't even like their women being around no other men. Like speaking, kiki, friendly, none of that. Because you have stuff like this. And it's, you imagine how a man feels because a man wants to provide when he can't for whatever unforeseen reason. And you give him a 30-day grace period for the marriage. You held it down for 30 days and now I just think that is so foul. That is so sinister and it's so evil. And that's why we have a lot of men and women who don't even want to be married no more. You have men in America and women in America are at odds, don't want to love on each other no more. And then you have the gall, the audacity to put this on social media. What did you think people was going to be on your side and root you on? Yeah, sis, which I know some women was. In the comments like, yeah, girl, I mean, but we have become such lovers of money, lovers of so-called fame and status and attention, wanting people to think we live these glamorous lives. We have these delusions of grandeur, feeling like we're entitled to some kind of fancy lifestyle at someone else's expense. I mean, everybody done struggled before. I done lost my job. My husband done lost his job. You know how many ups and downs we had in 20 years? But 30 days off the job, you got to think if you get paid every 2 weeks, you done still got a check that's done came in the time you've been off. And you mess with his friend all because of money. I didn't really see or hear anything of substance. All I heard was he cashed out on me. He spent money on me. I was treated like a lady. At your husband's most vulnerable time when he needs to be built up and given positive affirmations and have the comfort of his woman. I'm thinking about a scripture. A woman is like a tower of defense. We're supposed to be a peace for them. And you take that time where he's probably at his lowest and bail on him.
You raggedy
How cutthroat
bitch.
is that? That is so foul. And then people want to blame men all the time. Blame men for everything. This woman put her own business out here. She opened the closet on her own skeletons. All kind of receipts on social media. Think about the people that know them. This is foul in so many levels. To not have your spouse back no matter what, especially for some finances. I told y'all when me and my husband was boyfriend and girlfriend, we was so broke. We went through a rough patch. We took $5 and we used to go to the Wendy's and hit the dollar menu and split it. I get 2 items, he get 2 items. Wendy's. That's how deep in the trenches we was together. And I never once thought about bailing on him because we didn't have money like that. We was young and we was building ourselves up along the way. And again, he done lost. I remember one day we was both leaving out the door to go to work, and it was winter time in Michigan. One car wouldn't start. He told me take the car that did start. He tried to call off work so he could get the car that wouldn't start situated and got fired that day. Told him don't even come back if you don't make it today. And I was pregnant on top of that. So this is just diabolical to me on so many levels, for you to be that vain and that money hungry that you would bail on your husband after 30 days of unemployment. But I'm going to end the video right here. Y'all let me know if y'all think this viral situation. Don't forget to give me a comment, a like, and a sub, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.